What is up, everybody? I am George Mossey. Last night, the family of Chantel were season 3, episode 11. We are actually one episode away from the finale. But before we even talk about the finale, there's so much we have to talk about what happened last night. Before we get started, first of all, I want to say congratulations to Royal and Anjanette. Last Thursday, they gave birth to their first child. It's a boy. He's healthy. He's beautiful. Congratulations to Royal and Anjanette on growing your family. Congratulations as well as in order, because today is Karen and Thomas's anniversary. Happy anniversary to you. And congratulations on becoming grandparents. The family of Chantel is growing. And congrats to Chantel and Winter, your aunts now. And congratulations to River. You are an uncle. The family is growing. We wish you all the best and blessings. And one other thing, Nicole was absent from the episode this week. She was not on this episode at all, but don't worry, she will be making a very triumphant return next week for the season finale. And guys, you do not want to miss this. It's pretty intense and crazy from the previews, and it kind of looks like the end of a relationship between Pedro and his family. So we have to watch and see how that goes. So let's jump into what happened last night. Last night's episode was pretty intense. There was a lot that happened, and Pedro met with his half brothers, Pedro, Jose, and Jonathan, and he finally got a backstory on exactly what happened, what his father was like, what his family was like with his father. And he actually got to find out that his father was very present in Pedro and Jonathan's lives. And he actually found out in 2010 is when they found out about the possibility of another family existing. And it was a letter that was found by one of his dad's children, one of his siblings, half siblings. And it was a woman asking him to be more involved in their children's lives. And he showed that to his mother, which was Pedro's dad, and she destroyed the letter. And there was no other conversation about that situation. So we are now here, and Pedro is trying to piece together what happened. So he takes this information back to his mother, Lydia, who then proceeds to tell him she has never written his dad a letter. That letter is not from her. And Pedro is really confused. He doesn't really know who to believe. And it's making a speculation of, are there other children other than Pedro and Nicole that may belong to his father that are with a different woman? So we are very confused. And Chantel is really on the fence because she wants Pedro to find out this information, but she also wants Pedro to see his family and his mother for what she sees. And this is very difficult, and it's driving a wedge in their relationship. Chantel is kind of being seen as the bad guy in the situation and being unsupportive, when in actuality I feel like the things that Chantel she's doing it's supportive, but it's also looking out for him and making sure that he's making good decisions. So I really hope that they're able to work that out, because we saw several scenes over this season of some pretty intense fights between Pedro and Chantel, and they're not really feeling like she's supporting him. So we really want that to change. And in another scene with Pedro's mom, she actually brought up the fact that she didn't write the letter, but she also said that Nicole and Pedro were a mistake. And sometimes when it's with Lydia, I'm not 100% sure when she's being serious and when she's just being angry and spiteful and making comments because she doesn't like the way she's being spoken to. So I don't feel like she feels like Nicole and Pedro are mistakes, but I do feel like at this point where she has been feeling attacked in this situation, she is now making comments out of anger that I don't really believe that she means, but Pedro does believe that she means those comments, because there's no possible way that she raised two children that she loved and did everything for and feels that they were mistaken and that never should have happened. So I'm just hoping that Pedro and his mom are able to work through this and mend this relationship. The last thing we want to see is him and his family not communicate anymore. All right, so last night, another thing happened, and I felt really blindsided. So River invited Megan to the studio to play a song that he wrote for her, which was called Kentucky Vibes. If you guys don't know, Megan is from the state of Kentucky. So this song was about, how he had gotten to know her and the things that he liked about her, which I thought was good. When you invite a girl to a studio to play a song for her that you wrote for her, you kind of have an idea of where this situation is going to go. But last night, the situation took a pretty unexpected turn. So when he asked Megan if she liked the song, there was a delayed response. She said yes, but the look on her face kind of gave us a feeling of the latter. So we were a bit confused already, and then they went into a conversation where she felt that River had indicated the L word, which is love, in one of his songs to her, and she's really not ready to be in love with anyone. So that kind of spiraled into a conversation they had about her not showing up previously in a conversation where he felt like he showed up for the relationship and she did not. So that spiraled into, I think we want different things. You know, I think that you want more than I can give you. And then in a conversation outside of the studio, they actually broke up. So I don't know if you guys know, but I was always team Megan and River, so this kind of caught me by surprise. I'm really shocked. Guys, if you're out there, you know, check on River, make sure he's doing okay. He was really blindsided by this situation because, like I said, when you write a song for a girl that you really like and you invite her to the studio and you play the song for her, you kind of have an idea of where that situation is going to go. So I feel like this situation took a huge, long left turn. And, you know, check on River, make sure he's okay. Megan, we hope that you're okay. And like I said, I hope everybody in this situation finds what they're looking for. If it's not each other, that's understandable. So we hope and wish Megan the best as well. We hope that she's doing well. We hope that her and her son are thriving. And we just hope that this relationship was a learning experience for the both of them, and they're able to grow from this and move on into a positive place. And that's really all that we can hope for when a situation goes awry and people are unable to work it out. All we really want is for them to have been able to learn something from that situation, to grow from that situation and become a better person. So that's kind of what we want for the both of you guys. And like I said, I am still in shock. I had no idea, you know, I expected for the season finale would be River proposing to Megan. So this is not what I had in mind. This is insane. I am really shocked. Guys, tell me in the comments below, how does this make you feel? How does this breakup make you guys feel? Do you think that this was the best way to go about a breakup? Do you think that this was something that should have ended the relationship? Or do you think that this is something that they could have tried to work on? I want to know what everybody feels, because I'm so confused right now, because I really felt like the chemistry that Megan and River had was pretty evident, and I thought that they were really in a good place. So I just want to know how you guys feel. All right, guys, that's it for the Family Chantel podcast. This is season 3, episode 11. Next week is the finale. You guys know the finale is going to be pretty intense. Nicole makes a pretty huge accusation about Pedro and her friend Karima, and we don't know exactly if it's true, if there's any validity to it, but we have to see what's going on. There were glasses being thrown, there were fights, there was security. We don't know what's going to happen. This is the last episode of the season, guys. I'm so glad you have joined me for each of these episodes, and I can't wait to join you guys for the last one. And I have heard from somewhere online that they have begun filming the new season of The Family Chantel. I'm really excited, guys, for next season. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm George Mossey. My Twitter is here at the bottom. I do live tweet the show every Monday night. You should as well. Let's keep it trending. And I'll talk to you guys really soon.